Let's check out a passport database today. So on your screen, you can type in txstate.edu, our website. You know that recently we changed the interface. So you can click on menu and library. And you can choose databases. So on this page, type in passport here. Search. You can find passport, formerly GMID. It's a private commercial database. Our library is subscribing this, which is very, very expensive. All right. I was already logged in, so it's here. So at home, for you to use it, you need to log in to use this database, right? You know that, right? So here, there are several different sections on this front page. Normally, we will use search statistics. It's very important to explore the database a lot of different times to get familiar with multiple functions of one database, right? So passport also has a lot of different functions and information, so you need to explore multiple times until you get familiar with all of these functions and information here, right? So first, searching statistics, industry. I will choose alcoholic drinks, and subcategory will be beer, and click go, and I will get to the database of alcoholic drink and beer all over the world, right? There are a lot of different countries here, and you can choose several different stat type here: company share, brand shares, distribution, off-trade versus on-trade, pricing, products by ingredients, craft beer versus standard beer, and country report, right? So by clicking each icon, you can get to the information of that country, right? By geographically location, right? Or you can change the stat type using this box. And currently it's market sizes, and you can change it to brand shares. Then you will see different data with brand shares, right? By country. So if you scroll down, you can see other country, not what's the name of the country? Azerbaijan, and other countries like China, right? They're major brand names and their shares, right? So I will not explain all the different data types here, right? But you need to explore the database multiple times to get familiar to all those different types of data, right? So today is just briefly to show you how to make access to the database and see the basic data type, right? Okay, and if we go back, one of the basic searches can be to see a country report of each country, right? So I want to see the country report of China. Then you may have a summary of the data in the Chinese market. Right? So you can read the basic headlines and some facts and some of those stat summaries, right? So each one of each of your team members, right, should read this country report regarding the product type you chose, right, before you start any other searches. And it's very important to use multiple sources of information, right? There are some reasons for that, right? It's important to use multiple source of information because we can gain the different points of view needed to be taken in our planning, right? And also this is for validity and reliability of the data, okay? And also any secondary data must be cross-referenced in order to control for bias. However, I will not ask you to find multiple sources of information all the time for your final project. It'll take time. But if you have multiple sources, it's a plus. Sometimes, marketing professionals, right, they use the triangulation method, right? They use at least 3 differing measures of the same concept to verify the accuracy of one method, right? However, you don't have to do it for the final project. But having a number or any piece of information directly from database, very important, right? It's a plus, and it's one of the important criteria, right? Evaluation criteria for the final project. Keep that in mind, right? And also you can find another database useful we used to use in the module number 1, right? It's human development indicators. So if you type human development indicators, you can find this one, right? Human Development Index, HDI. And if you click data, bigger, and all right, you can find a lot of different countries, right, in this summary table, right? Sometimes you can choose one specific country to see the details of the country market, and you can go deep. For example, to education, there are a lot of different indices regarding the education industry of that country, right? So I believe that you can find many different useful numbers and indicators from this website too. Okay, and you can find multiple other databases from our library, right? But today I introduced 2 major databases for international marketing, right? One is Passport, and second is Human Development Indicators. I'll see you later. Thank you.